Bruh, 5 cannot catch a break nowadays. From Playboi Carti dissing them on the biggest rap album this year to constant blackballs in the industry, it ain't been easy for the Henchmen. But now it's definitely looking like things have taken a turn for the absolute worst, with one of their main rappers, Ola Runt, getting arrested in a wild high-speed chase in the middle of nowhere in Tennessee. Off rip, that already sounds bad, but in an absolutely fried twist of fate, bro was on the run in the first place after apparently escaping a state prison. How you escaping your biggest enemy was not following the damn speed limit and getting pulled over, bruh? We're gonna get into it all right now with this fried breaking news with Stay Safe World. But before we get into it, man, check out some new fire merch we just dropped today. You know, we just dropped some new tees. Those shit's going trim right now. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. We on the road to 100k subs and we running up a new challenge. We posting every day till we reach 100k. And today is day 1. So let's get into it right now. Henchmen has had a difficult past couple of years, to say the least. After an initial come up in the rap game with a song called Feel Like Guap in 2018, Ola Runt made waves in Atlanta with a Gucci Mane co-sign on the remix. But I swear, I remember a time when Ola Runt was getting pushed and the music scene was acting like bro was the best thing since sliced bread for like a couple months. Not gonna lie, bro was going trim in those years for a while, but slowly started to go downhill for several reasons. First off, bro started beefing with an OG Atlanta godfather by the name of Big Bank. If you don't know, Big Bank was a top member in DTE, aka Duct Tape Entertainment, blood affiliated group with ties to Playboi Carti and Future. This in turn pretty much blackballed bro from being seen as a legit artist in the industry for the longest. Pretty much after his initial buzz in the late 2010s, this blackball caused beef with huge artists, like some of the biggest rappers today, and in turn has affected him and others from the Henchmen from a lot of opportunities like festivals and concerts and things that they need to sustain their growth. This has kept bro stagnant ever since he got on, and only real underground fans gonna be the people who are tapped in. Second, bro was caught up in a major gang sweep by Atlanta PD in 2020 called Operation Phoenix.
Authorities vow to crack down on violent offenders, announcing their first step in the effort today with the arrest of what's being called some of the most dangerous criminals operating in Atlanta.
Fox 5's Morris Diggs was there for the announcement and has the details.
These cases are another example of how relationships do matter. This operation was born out of a connection between Interim Chief Rodney Bryant and FBI head Chris Hacker, a relationship that started Operation Phoenix. Stop the violence. To make a dent, local and federal authorities launched a coordinated attack called Operation Phoenix.
The bottom line is there are going to be consequences for committing violent crimes in Atlanta. And where we believe that it's necessary and warranted, we will do everything in our power to bring federal charges.
And here are a dozen of the men, not kids, who are in federal custody or are being sought. Law enforcement officers labeled them among the most dangerous individuals allegedly responsible for violence in the city. The interim Atlanta chief said the information was developed from the APD intelligence squad.
They showed me a network of individuals that they believed were truly committed to continuing violence and thought that they were having a significant impact on the...
When the police department name a whole operation in your takedown and your name and picture popping up on the FBI database for most wanted criminals, this was pretty much the beginning of Ola Runt's career downfall. You can pretty much pinpoint the moment bro got arrested in broad day at Lenox Square Mall as the end of bro's career, because the city of Atlanta was tired of the supposed violence that him and several other associates of the Atlanta-based Henchmen gang were causing throughout the city. That's why Operation Phoenix hit with the goal of taking all these dudes off the street, pretty much destroying any momentum that Ola Runt had in his career. On top of that, forcing him to be an always complicated grasp of the legal system even after he released definitely didn't help. Bro, I feel like a lot of people don't realize how fucked the criminal justice system is, because even after you're done serving your time, you might have to either go through probation or parole, or just different steps where if you mess up, you're pretty much cooked. Look at Young Thug and other members of YSL currently on a 12-year probation. Like, them boys gotta watch every little thing they do or they're gonna be eating sloppy joes for the next decade. Ola Runt, apparently after being released a couple months ago, was required to be at a halfway house somewhere in Virginia before he was truly free. I guess bro didn't want that to affect his rap career, because from the time he got free to the time he got apprehended, bro was seen in a bunch of videos and was pretty much trying to get the emotion back with his rap career. Pretty much said, fuck the law, I gotta outdated rap album to drop. Apparently it caught up to him though, because in the high-speed case, that pretty much got him having to face even more time. A report from Tullahoma, a city in the middle of Bumble, Tennessee, states an escaped inmate from a Virginia state prison faces local charges after leading lawmen on a high-speed chase on the interstate. Bruh, like, what were you even doing? Bruh was in Virginia, bruh was in fucking Tullahoma, bruh was all over the place, butt dropping music that people wanted to hear. Lawmen say the suspect, Ja Reed Jackson Jr., 28, is charged with being a felon from another state. He was arrested after the highway patrol clocked the vehicle and when he was driving 92 in a 70-mile-per-hour zone. Officers gave chase, but the vehicle sped away. It was finally stopped after his tires were spiked. However, the driver refused to get out when ordered. After several commands to exit, the trooper broke out the driver's side window to remove him from the front of the vehicle, the arrest reads. Officers found 2.5 ounces of marijuana, real kingpin shit, and the suspect, the amount was meant for not for personal use but for sale. They also found 2 loaded handguns that they believe the suspects in the vehicle had tossed out during the pursuit. Alright, off rip, bruh. 2 loaded handguns, felon on the run, escaping from fucking prison, bruh. Like, you're done. His rap career is done. It's over, bruh. It's over. Once Jackson was brought to the jail, he reportedly gave a fake, I can't make this up, a false identity. It was later determined he was wanted for escaping prison in Virginia. Man, there's no easy way to say this if you're a real Ola Runt fan, if you a real Henchmen fan, bruh. But like, I'm serious in saying that Benji Bluebills is probably the only one that's gonna be holding it down, and bro's not even from Atlanta, bro's from DC. Cause 24 Left Eye, Freakazoid, Ola Runt, Crash Out, Benji Bluebill's the only person left, man. And it's kind of unfortunate because Ola Runt came out and was actually dropping some music and looked like he was gonna be on some type of wave. But it's safe to say like you're your own biggest enemy when you're caught up in that legal system, man. But hey, let me know in the comments what y'all think about this. Real say shit. You already know what's going on. Like, comment, subscribe, and go cop the merch, twin. Peace.